Agitation is a product of long-term incubation of sadness, of poverty, and all that are taking over the land. So the mere fact that somebody making agitation is actually a question mark on whoever is in government to look at situations that are arising in that particular area. So for me, detaining Nnamdi Kanu in the first place is wrong. He deserves to be released. And I think that that should be the core demand of all of us, that he should be released because he has been unduly, kept in detention for too long. The fact that you're making this agitation doesn't mean that there are any, there are other people that have done far worse. They carry arms and killing every day in this country and they're not incarcerated, they are not detained. So there has not been any time that agitation become wrong. It all depends on the response of the state. So for me, merely asking him to come and give broadcast is not enough. We should continue to demand for his release. And that is where I stand. Of course, that is part of the reason why we were launching our own struggle. We felt that it must be done on a non-violent note because the challenge with a seeming, perhaps what people may see as a violent struggle is that you create different captains that you may not be able to control at the end of the day. And of course, the government know what they're doing. They're kept in detention. They're knowing that nature was a vacuum. Somebody always arrives from somewhere and claim that sort of leadership, and that is what is happening with ECPA. It's unfortunate that they degenerate to this point, but I think that the government is the people allowing this thing to happen. Because if the security agents are doing what they are supposed to do, we'll not see that deterioration in the security situation in the area. So perhaps maybe some government actors are allowing this to fester so that they may have a reason to take certain action which we may not know as of now, because all the security apparatus are operating there in the East. In fact, the East today is massively garrisoned in another part of the country. So why is it that they're not able to tame the insecurity in the area? If you go to the East today, roadblocks, you can count roadblocks in hundreds. But in other parts of the country, they're not seeing that sort of roadblock being mounted. If the roadblocks are mounted in that number of ways in the Southeast, why are we still having the sort of security challenge we're having there? So the government has not been sincere in dealing with security challenge in the Southeast. I think it is for their good that this thing continues to fester the way it's being festered. So for me, I think that we should demand that he should be released before the elections. Maybe that can also help to douse the tension in the area. To have a way to go. So just giving a mere 5-minute broadcast for me is not enough. I'm speaking through his lawyers. What we should be demanding is that he should be totally released from detention and continue to do whatever thing they say they're doing.
All right, thank you. Godwin. Godwin, please. Okay, I think we may not be able to get Godwin on with that, but let's quickly get into the next issue we have. And this has to do with Amendment Bill. The House of Representatives has on Wednesday passed for second reading a bill for an act to amend provisions of the Fire Service Act, Cap 1229, laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, and make provisions for the establishment of building safety measures, regulations, and penalty for defaulters. Now, the bill, which was sponsored by Honorable Eden Uyeme, seeks to put in place a legal framework for the establishment of requisite prevention mechanisms and global best practices, as well as safety standards of measures, regulations, and penalty for defaulters. Debating the proposed legislation, Eden maintained that if the bill is passed into law, it will be of immense benefit to the country